Welcome in, little loves. I have quite the short but powerful reading for you. You could say everyone fought their shadow at a certain point, and you won. Some people are still fighting that shadow. Some people are still trying to break free, don't know that it's not there to hurt them. Although it does, you could say, like, whip them into shape. They don't realize that it's their serpent, their guide, and you won. You won, and now your shadow has become this part of you, and you have become that light, that joy. That shadow is the Rushia, and the light of you is Ecclesia the virtuous. One that is always excited, and one that is, you could say, like, always magical. How would I say, like, the magician, the witch, the sorcerer, the intuition, the moon, the sun, the light, the brightness, the joy, the virtuous, like the virtue side of you. That is your light and your shadow. And everything on this earth, you can become a slime to. You can intake, even ingest, and you become that. You resonate with, you become that. Everything on this planet is meant, is meant to be miracle fertilizer for your soul. It's supposed to sow the seeds of God within you. Everything on this earth. Things that have shaped you, things that have, like, ascended you, it's all there for you. Some good, some bad. But you fight together. Little pop on the TV, point of perception, you fight together. That shadow isn't that, like, angry self anymore. Not like looking up at the light, like you're always looking down, and it's kind of like, Ryuko and Sasuke kind of thing. You fight together. You have merged. And you help people. You help people beat that shadow. And we, together, sorry about the beeping of the truck, are this fellowship of dragons that devour the dogma. We eat everything in our path. And we can become that or choose to just devour it. Anything. Scripture, culture, revelations, anything. Like divinely inspired things that you just know was meant for you to see at that exact moment. That can be anything on this planet. You decide to either devour it or become it. And as we see here time and time again, you don't look back on what you've healed, because that is like putting you back in that timeline, putting you back in that time and that feeling. So don't look back on the things that you've healed from. Don't look back on anything. Keep going. No matter what, keep going. Tatakai. You fight as both angel and demon, as a flame, as one soul, one flame, one being, to fight the dark rulers. And again, those dark rulers, they are no more. Outmatched, outclassed, just because you're you. Not like your magical ability, not like your strength even. Just because you have become this sort of being, someone that has merged red and blue, that is the void, but also the flame, also the light. Like, they wouldn't have been able to become all of this together if they weren't the void in the first place, that they didn't become nothing first. So some people, again, they need to realize that to become everything, you must become nothing. You must become nothing. And you have, and then you became everything. You did become nothing. And then you became everything because of it. And you are treasured as this gone freaks figure. This monster that is truly a prodigy through and through. But like his biggest strength, his stubbornness. In the beginning of Hunter x Hunter, in the exam, when the ninja that's like way outclassing him literally has like a blade pointed to his head, like on his forehead, and he starts to bleed. And he's like, if you don't give up, I'm gonna kill you. And he's like, well, like, I don't want to give up, but I don't want to die. So let's think of something. He's like, do you realize what you're saying? Like, why wouldn't I just kill you? He's like, just stares at him, just like, you know, like almost like pouting, you could say, like that kind of thing. And the guy gives up. The guy sees that he's either gonna have to kill this kid, or that's it. Like, he's gonna have to kill this kid. That's it. He won't give up. So he forfeits the match and lets Gon win. But he's like, Gon is like tortured by the guy before. Like, his arm is broken. He says he's gonna like cut off his arms and his legs, and Gon's like, I don't care. Like, I'm not giving up. But I don't want to die, but I'm not giving up. That was like, you could say, the first interaction of like you and an angel, of you and even like, you know, even a demon or even God. God saying like, if you don't stop, you're gonna die. And you're like you push the blade closer to your forehead. God's like, oh my gosh, like, I'm not gonna be able to let this one, you know, I'm not gonna win. Like, even God is like, I'm not gonna win. I have to, like, you know, I have to let this one win. And you did. You did. And your like that was like Gon's shadow, you could say. That's pretty cool. You went down the rabbit hole. Your shadow's like, follow me. Follow me, I dare you. And you did, and you became that beautiful Millennium Moon. That beautiful Millennium Moon. That, again, you can see she wields light. She has dark attributes, but she wields light. She wields flame, and so do you. In the last part of this message, wake up to being the wielder of spirit. Of spirit. Here's the cool thing. If you didn't become this first, you wouldn't have become the wielder of spirit. You had to become the nothingness. You had to become the void. You woke up to being the void. You understood that you're the nothingness in the light. You're the shadow in the starlight. And that's why you were given spirit itself to wield, to be this extreme warrior. And you wake people up. Thank you so much for being here. What a fun reading. I love you all. I think everyone enjoys the kind of like more low-key, calm down, but like still powerful reading. Like calm but powerful readings, and so do I. 747 on the timer. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're new here, welcome to the family. Please take care.